Do you believe in Bigfoot? It's hard for me to answer that as if it were a black and white thing. If you're the type of person who thinks all of humanity's existence is simply material and easily explained through science, this video isn't for you. If, on the other hand, you think that on some level, our lived experiences are an illusion and attached to something way beyond our peanut brains, then listen up. We're rolling about 20 or 30 miles from the exact location where I was. It was a nice day in the spring. Actually, it was the beginning of May. And it was just kind of dead quiet because these woods are so thick. You can't see beyond a few feet out there. And we had our guns. We were bear hunting. When my father and I saw what I can only describe as a Bigfoot. We just looked at each other and we knew we had to get out of here. And we ran. Now, I'm a man of science, exploring the unknown in a scientific matter. I'm totally on board with that. And also, I think that some things are just experiential. Some things are just symbolic, and we may not even necessarily know that when we're having or participating in the experience. What I mean by that is, let's say you're in a deep, thick forest like I'm in now. I'm in the Bob Marshall Wilderness. It's not uncommon to hear something or see something or whatever that you just can't explain. When that happens in that moment, it doesn't matter if you are an expert or have a degree or know the right terminology. It hits on like a really emotional level I would say in almost like a narrative sort of way. This idea that everything should fit through some kind of a rigid scientific filter, it excludes a lot of people from partaking in the mystery of existing. Like the fact that we're here and everything is here is very mysterious. It is a wonder. When we just pull it away or just label someone crazy, like we already have cut off and made it personal, like saying that experience you're having is not real. And I think we have to approach from a place of understanding first and accepting the fact that whatever experience they're having, subjectively, it is real. Whether it's Bigfoot or UFOs or conspiracies with secret governments and Illuminati that are, pulling the strings that control the world. Of course, some of these things can be dangerous. Going too far down these, rabbit holes of thought can lead us to a place or like a false sense of control. It seems that obviously, yes, it can be destructive. But I think also when we just assume any level of it is wrong, we push people into the extremes even more, because now in their communities, which are being persecuted in some way, they're getting more validation. So we've got to be really careful in approaching this with understanding. I think as humans, ultimately, we are wired for stories. I don't think anyone disputes that. Biologically, we're wired for stories. And often in our stories, I don't think we're talking about things that are scientifically or materially true. We're more focused on a deep-seated desire to play a role in the mystery of life and the mystery of our existence. The question isn't whether or not you believe in Bigfoot. Bigfoot is just a symbol that represents the hope that there are things we can never truly know. If one day we woke up and the puzzle of life was solved, would we even want to keep on living? Our species, like all species, was built for survival, and part of survival is an intellectual and existential experience. And if our brains aren't prone strictly to the adventures found in books or through telescopes or microscopes, where there are certainly grand mysteries to be explored, where else might we wander so that we can wonder? I don't know if some kind of ape man lurks in these dense forests, but that's not really why or what I am believing in. I believe in our deep-rooted, soul-centered need to know that there are things we can never know, and in not knowing we are free to explore and wonder and tell stories until we pass through this illusion into the life beyond. So yeah, I guess I do believe in Bigfoot.